one of my interests, which is, how the DNA works by coding the existence of proteins which cause life. And Stephen Meyer has written about this in Signature of the Cell, and he in his recent book, The Return of the God Hypothesis, he talks a little bit about it as well. But I was focusing on one specific aspect, which is critical to the origin of life, to the origin of evolution, and that is the accuracy of self-replication, because nothing in the universe self-replicates accurately other than living cells. No chemical self-replicates, no machine self-replicates, crystals don't self-replicate, even DNA doesn't self-replicate. But a living cell can make copies of itself that are 99.9999% accurate. That's astonishing. How does that happen? It involves a tremendous number of really complex things, including the genetic code, including ribosomes and DNA replication and protein synthesis, things that are just too complicated to describe without slides.
Or without a semester of...
Without a semester of biology, yeah, or chemistry or whatever. So if you have to have self-replication in order to have evolution, how do you get all this? How did that self-replication get there?
Yeah.
It couldn't have evolved because there's no evolution. And that's what I've been studying and what I published on recently. The fact that, in fact, as I assumed, using various models that I'm not going to get into, that there are thresholds. And if you don't start out with a cell that already is pretty good at accurate self-replication, you can't do it. You'll never get living cells, and you'll never get evolution going. And as I say, that's been published in a theoretical journal.
Okay, so you've got to get the cell first in order to get it up and going,
to get a cell.
and get any evolution. But then to get to that point, to get to the first cell, you need just too many things? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah, you need too many things that are too difficult to explain through only chemical evolution. So what
is the current scientific consensus? Is that what's the current scientific consensus about abiogenesis?
It depends who you talk to. If you talk to people who are not working in the field, many of them will say, "Oh yeah, we're getting there. We've got made a lot of progress. We know that amino acids, were in meteors, so they probably, developed or formed in the